Something that you're really gonna like.
Okay. Turn on the torch, light up the flame. Time to melt some glass, my friends. There you are. Here I am to explain, to teach, and create again. What I have been doing for the last little while, and the only, well, I'll turn that off. I'll turn this down. What I have been doing for the last little while is making a couple of lighthouses. And the last one I did, actually, there's one of them right there. Nice black and white swirl lighthouse. And I'm also going to attach one of those to an icicle, which of course I have already done. All I have to do now is add the lighthouse. So it becomes a lighthouse icicle. And yes, I will show you how to do a lighthouse if you like. Actually, I might even have done a lighthouse in a previous one, but we'll go ahead and do another one from scratch, or at least the swirl pattern, so you get an idea. And there you go. Just get it centered. And you got one lighthouse icicle. I like that. I've also done a couple other ones that I didn't do on screen, but I will show you them, and I will demo them later. But I did a mermaid one. Of course, you've seen me do many a mermaid, and also this one kind of looks like a monster from the creature from the Black Lagoon with all of them on one of those kiddie rides. Never mind. Anyway, but that's an octopi, of course, and the mermaid. I also did a couple of other ones, but we won't get into that right now. But what we will get into is making a lighthouse. Actually, I'm going to do a black and white stripe instead of the black and white swirl. And it's going to be an interesting pattern to do, in that you have to, and I'm only going to make a small one, just like I did that last one there. It's just an intricate pattern, back and forth, back and forth. You got to add black, then you got to add white, and then you got to add black again, and then you got to add white again, layer after layer. Okay? And here we go. Layer after layer. And you just got to make sure that layer after layer, well, especially with the lighthouse, you can make the next one about the same size, but just a little bit smaller. And this white and this black are compatible to an extent, but they are also not perfect compatibility. Okay? Can't explain it, but I just know. When I was doing the swirl, one was blending a little bit easier than the other. Okay? Now again, what I'll do is I'll add a white layer. Again, I'm going to do this one a little bit smaller than the last layer, because it's going up. What I've got here in my left hand is the bottom of the lighthouse, and where it's going to is the top of the lighthouse. So you do one layer after another, one after the other. And I'll make this one into a icicle also. This one's going to be a little bit bigger, but that's okay. That's what it's all about, right? This one's going to be a little bit smaller again. Each one doing its job. Stacking up to become a lighthouse. Yeah, this one's going to be a little bit bigger than what I've been doing on the lighthouses, but that's okay. Okay, now we're going to again add another layer of white. This is China white, by the way, with, I want to say turbo cobalt, but I couldn't swear to it, which is a very dark, 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 dark blue. And if you use it just by itself, it turns to a very nice black, I would have to say. But there we go. Another layer down. I'm going to do about 2 or 3 more stacks to this just because I can. And again, you can see it getting smaller and smaller. That's the way lighthouses, you know, they're kind of thick at the base and get more narrow as they go up. I hope this is all in the scene that you're seeing. I've revamped my station again. As you can see, the lens is a little bit further out than it was before. And that last layer is a little bit bigger than the layer before, but that's okay. And I'm going to do white, and then I'm going to do a black rim around the lighthouse. And in the past, I have used Illuminati for the lens. But since this is going on a Christmas tree, and there definitely, how many Christmas trees do you know that have a UV lamp sitting around to enjoy the view, right? A light green glow. So I'm just going to do a clear lens to this and go from there. Okay, now we're going to do the actual where the lens goes. This is going to be the base stacking. So it's going to be a little bit wider. And I'm going to use black for the base rim. And I'm going to press evenly outward. And as you can see, with practice, that can really become a good tool to have in just about anything and everything you do. Now, again, I'm going to just do a clear lens and then put a black top, round roof, pointed round roof, and then I'm going to put a loop on it. Now what I'm going to do also here is give it a better edging. There we go. And now the black top coming up. Now these were, if you just do this by itself, you're talking about great lighthouse pendants. Or if you wanted to do a whole scene with a lighthouse and put a house beside it, and you know, it's all up to you. And then I curve, I sort of cone the point there to the top of the lighthouse. There we go. Now the loop. Here we go, loop-de-loo. Here we go, loop-de-lie. Yeah, you've heard it before, right? I know. Well, some of you might not have, I don't know. Considering this is being shown all over the world, that was surprising to me at how many different countries have actually viewed some of my videos, which is cool. I like that. Knowing that I may have not have gone to those countries, but images of me have in one direction or another, right? Okay, this is a different type of hole punch. I had this one set up to where it was both sides, but for some dumb reason, one of them broke, and I'm going to give it a try anyway. Yeah, let's not say we did. Go back to one of the tried and true. There we go. Nice little crunch. It means that you punctured through. Sometimes it's a very light crunch, and sometimes you can hear it go just like, you know, you're crunching on a piece of ice or something. Okay. And there is that loop, that bail, and Again, that's the icicle I just did. And I'm going to put this one on a bigger one. Excuse me, sorry. Lunch. Even though it's the middle of the night for me, it's still lunch. Here we go. Nope. Come on. Where is one that I thought I had gotten ready? Maybe I just put them over here. Maybe not. Okay, let's just go ahead and make one and extend it. Okay, first of all, I've got to put a loop or hold it by the extended loop here. And then we're going to again put it like a round ball. And I will, if I can find, I will find, or if I don't find, I will make one and put it in there, a demo on how to do the black and white swirl for the lighthouses. And I'm pretty sure I have done it somewhere down the line. So, oh, that one is per and T, all in one. And we're going to probably hold it right off. That looks to be a good length for a lighthouse icicle. With that, I'm going to call this one and say thank you for watching. And there will be others. Of course, there's always others. And Carpe Vitro. Enjoy your day. And let me get you a closer view. Okay. There's the one I just did. And here's the one I did just a little while ago. Put it together. Again, thanks for watching. Enjoy your day.